Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit more different. Yesterday I went to the junkyard because I have this little mobile app where it searches some junkyards near me and trying to find any KB2s. There's been like KB1 Acura RLs, specifically looking for KB2s. One finally popped up here. I'll show some images right now. Yeah, it was really damaged, really bad condition. It was really bad. But I was like, oh crap, they finally listed one. So I'm gonna go check it out. And I did in the morning. And I actually found some really good things here. I'll show you in just a second. What I found was this, the actual like RL trunk mat cover. It's a nice like silicone material or something like that. I'm super happy because I think it's such a great find. And we finally have it for the RL, which is sick. And it's just go with this black on black interior steering wheel frame, I guess. It looks so beautiful. It has that like authentic real wood on there. And it's just like a black gradient. This is the one that I have right now. I do like it, but I just something about it. And it's also really messed up on the side. Considering that I was able to score this, I think I might as well just swap it out. We're gonna try to do this. I have never done a steering wheel like swap. I think it's gonna be a little frightening because I've never done it. Be working with this. I'm looking at a few videos and it looks like you need a T30 for this. You just go on these little holes right there. There's two, another one right there. And then there's a little tab underneath. You're gonna pry that open and then it'll release the airbag. But before you even do any of this stuff, you have to disconnect the battery, which is gonna restart everything later on once you connect it back. But yeah, you also need a Sharpie. I've been watching YouTube videos about this. Use a Sharpie so you don't align the wheel bad when you try to install it. I'm gonna grab all this stuff. I have to disconnect the battery first. We're gonna go ahead and do that. But I'm so excited for this one because, I don't know, it just looks too good. The black with the wood, perfect. Just disconnected the negative terminal right now, so we could begin this ASAP. This is my first time working on removing a steering wheel, and I guess it will be the first as installing one as well. So this is gonna be a new experience for me, and hopefully you guys, if you guys never done this. As I'm filming, I'm also watching YouTube videos on how to do this. It's gonna be a learning experience either way, because then I'll remember how to do it. Okay guys, so I'm doing this side right now. Just letting you guys know, you guys do need some force. It was kind of difficult to loosen it, but yeah, you gotta use some force on it. Get this one out. And yeah, so you want to make it look like that on both sides, like that. Perfect. And now we're going to continue the process and see how this goes. Okay guys, so then kind of want to get underneath right here. I can't really flip over the steering wheel, so I kind of, with the bolts, I just like shook it kind of. And yeah, they're right here. But right here, you want to get underneath and you want to try to focus on this yellow piece. You got to pull it apart, both hands. But yeah, this cover was right here, so you just pry it open. You don't really need a tool. I kind of just used my fingernail and it worked perfectly and it was really easy. Guys, so right here, this was kind of difficult to get at first, but some sort of spring. So you got to push back and then you should push out right here on this. So yeah, so all you have to do once you're done with that, you just push it out. Could use some force to kind of pull it out because at first I was having some trouble. We got to disconnect this part of the horn. Connects to the horn right there. Okay, so as I'm looking right here, it looks like we are kind of missing some plugs on this one. So I just used what is it, 3/4 I think on this ratchet to use some force on this as well because oh my god, it is kind of difficult to fit here, but I already loosened it, so at this point kind of just go like that. Look, I'm sweating right now, but you have to remove the steering wheel, but it was so tight that it almost felt impossible. But yeah, I was banging my hand right here most of the time, or just loosening it up all around. Unplug this right here, the white one on the bottom but yeah, unplug that and it should just remove itself. So we just had an absolute headache right now because this thing, the horn connector, was snipped off the new wheel because I got it at the junkyard, so someone probably took it off. But oh my god, I took the old one off, put it on here, and I think we're finally back on track. But that took almost 30 minutes just entirely trying to see what I could do about it. I want to make sure it's pretty aligned. That's why the Sharpie there. This is how it's looking. We're almost done. I'm just really nervous about, oh my god, nervous about that one plug. What is it called, spliced or something? And I twisted it really hard, made sure it was pressed and everything so it didn't get loose. Taped it around as well, but I'm really nervous about it still. It's the horn one. But yeah, that's what it's looking like underneath. I don't think it's gonna be a great job. So I've been having an absolute nightmare. Basically, I just got those, there's the bolts in there, back in there, and I got everything settled in. Hopefully For a first time like doing this is way too difficult. It's way too difficult, and I'm still even praying that I didn't like fuck up my car, but I do like how it looks. I'll do something about this right here later on, but I really like this around. It looks really nice. That's how it's looking. I stressed out so many times, I won't even lie, but we finally got it done. I'm gonna connect the terminal, the negative one. Connected the negative terminal right now, so we're gonna power on the car and see what happens. Hopefully the airbag doesn't deploy on me, but let's see. My phone literally died when I was about to test it out, so I want to go charge it. I'm gonna put the keys over here because I'm like actually kind of frightened that it's gonna blow up on me. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's a good sign. Here we go. We're in the front. I am really scared though. Looks like nothing is going on. This works normally. I gotta enter the code and everything, but test this out right now. I have to beep the card to make sure that my splicing skills actually worked. So let's see. Oh my god, I finally made it. I like successfully did this myself, which is something crazy because I'm not good at mechanics. It all worked out. Pulled out almost the whole inventory on this. I think I did this successfully. I'm really proud of myself, and I don't want to do this ever again. Thank you for the ones who watched. Unbearable pain of mine. This was a nightmare at one point when I was trying to fix on this. The horn wire, the adapter, I had to cut it off the old one, and then I had to look at YouTube videos, even TikToks, on how to splice a wire because I've never done that. Like I'm embarrassed to say, but I've not practiced on that stuff. Did it for the first time, and then I used some of my neighbor actually gave me. You put it on, and then you heat it up, and it just holds together really well. That's what I did. They are all good. I'm really proud. I really like this black steering wheel with the wood on there. It's really nice. I'll do something about this, but it's not going to bother me. And I'm not going to take it apart anymore because it's just such a pain. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your day, and make sure to subscribe if you guys want more content like this. We do have a few more things that I'll be trying to work on, and we have a really surprise item that's gonna come soon. So anyways, you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.